Lisa fainted in the hot air balloon, soaring tens of thousands of feet above the ground. Without warning, her limp body began to slip, plummeting towards the earth below. By the time Lisa realized what was happening, it was already too late. When she regained consciousness, she found herself dangling in midair, her body contorted in a terrifying pose. Panic surged through her as she desperately clung to the ropes around her. Frantically, she called out to her companion Mike in the basket, but he had already fallen unconscious and was unresponsive. Realizing she was on her own, Lisa began vigorously swinging the ropes, attempting to use the momentum to propel herself closer to the basket. After several struggles, she finally grasped the edge of the basket and, after adjusting her position, mustered all her strength to climb inside. Rushing over to the unconscious Mike, her cries finally roused him. They looked at each other, their eyes flickering with the joy of having just awakened. But this fleeting moment of happiness was instantly interrupted by the impending descent of the hot air balloon. Lisa noticed that the snowflakes in the air were eerily still, which heightened her unease. Their rate of descent matched that of the snowflakes. If they continued like this, they would undoubtedly crash to the ground with tremendous force. With hardly any time to think, they immediately pulled the ropes to close the exhaust valve above. Yet the hot air balloon continued to plummet in a straight line at a speed of 90 kilometers per second. As fear washed over them like a tidal wave, Lisa and Mike decided to jettison the heaviest part of the basket. But even so, their fate still hung by a thread, at risk of plunging into an endless abyss at any moment. At this point, Lisa stood at the edge of the ropes, her mind swirling with desperate thoughts. She was about to leap off, allowing Mike to return with the invaluable meteorological data. Mike, however, firmly refused, insisting that he would not leave alone. Just then, a flash of inspiration struck him, and he proposed a daring plan. They could cut the ropes in the middle of the hot air balloon, allowing it to act as a parachute and slow their descent. With a snap of the ropes, they succeeded. However, the crisis was far from over. Because they had cut the ropes too slowly, they were still plunging towards the ground at a terrifying speed, like falling boulders. Would they truly be able to survive?